Still pretty warm across the area this evening. We've been hanging at 83 degrees for the past, say, 30 minutes or so from Knoxville to Maryville. Newport, Dandridge, Loudon, all at 80. Oak Ridge and Morristown at 81, and it feels even warmer, right? A peak showing a tropical feel for just about everybody. And there have been a few random showers, one holding on there in southeastern sections of Blount County, moving towards the Sevier County border, and a few as well running parallel up there towards Rogersville at this point. Again, not much to these. There's no lightning, and they won't last much longer. We'll end up in the low to mid 70s by first thing on our Tuesday morning, so a mild start. Quick warm up in the afternoon, similar to today, maybe a degree or two less warm. We were 93 today, looking for about 91 tomorrow. Same thing for Maryville, Loudon, and Tellico Plains, but like today, we'll have some triple-digit heat index values, feeling as warm as 102 in Knoxville and Loudon, 103 in Kingston, and 104 in Spring City. Quiet start, 7 a.m. through midday, so no issues there. Notice the storms to the north. That's what I'll be watching as we go late afternoon into the evening. This is 3 p.m., so even maybe as early as this time frame, some of these storms could be on the stronger side with a slightly better opportunity through evening, okay? Maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm, can't rule out some gusty winds, possibly even an isolated tornado, but I really think the better bet if we're going to see that's closer to the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Otherwise, this time tomorrow night, we're watching the actual push of the cold front sliding to the south. So elevated level 2 out of 5 risk. And the yellow, that means a slightly better chance of severe storms as compared to the south. And as I mentioned, damaging wind gusts going to be the main threat, but can't rule out even an isolated tornado. So let me pick it back up with 11 o'clock. The boundary's trying to work its way southward. I do think the storm intensity decreases some overnight, but then I think what's going to happen, this cold front's not going to push all the way through. It's going to kind of get stuck somewhere across East Tennessee, and then showers and storms will continue to try to develop through the day and move almost parallel to that front. That's where we could run into some heavier rainfall potential until the front finally sags south later Wednesday night. So there is an elevated risk, a medium threat for some flash flooding in the green. Again, this will be late Tuesday into early Wednesday, and a slightly lower probability Knoxville to the east. So there's a lot that we're watching here. Last week, it looked like we would see a nice dip right in the humidity pattern and feel very good across the area, but the problem is now is the tropical system, Bertha, which has developed in the Gulf, is moving very slowly to the west. So it's going to prevent that cold front from getting too far south. And even though this is going to weaken late week, that moisture, some of it, starts to come back towards the weekend. So yes, we may get a slight dip in the humidity as we go Thursday into Friday morning, but I think it comes back very quickly over the weekend. So like this past weekend, yes, we may see some spotty storms on Saturday, but if you pick one up, you're going to run the potential for some locally heavy rainfall.
But we'll also enjoy that brief dip.
Yes.